we are discussing converse. In converse, what we have, if I have limit s tending to 0 and tending to infinite, h into sigma r equal to 1 to n f of a plus rh, where nh equal to b minus a. So if you want to convert this one in integration, then how to convert? Okay, so we want to convert this one in integration, then how to convert? So very simple is that, first thing is what we are converting here, instead of h we are putting what, b minus a divided by n. So everything we are converting in terms of n. So what will come here, limit, here will come n tending to infinite, instead of h we are putting b minus a divided by n, sigma r equal to 1 to n f of a plus r into b minus a divided by n. This will come. Okay, then we want to convert this one in terms of integration. Okay, so according to we, integration should come what, a to b fx dx should come. Then how to convert? So very simple is there. See, to convert this one in integration, what you will do, instead of a plus r into b minus a divided by n, we will put what, x. We will put x. Then we need to find out limit also, lower limit and upper limit. How to find out? So for that, what you will do, for finding limit, what we will do, limit n tending to infinite, a plus r by n into b minus a. This one we will apply. So we want lower limit. Okay, so lower limit. So for lower limit, what you will do, instead of r, here r lower limit is what, 1. So put r equal to 1. So what will come here, limit n tending to infinite, a plus r value is what, 1 divided by n, b minus a. So n tending to infinite, so this value is what, 0. So what will come here, a. So lower limit will a, upper limit. So upper value of n, r is what, n. Upper value is what, r is n. So r equal to n. So we will put r equal to n, because upper values of r is what, n. So if I put r value n here, so what will come in, limit n tending to infinite, a plus n divided by n, b minus a. So n by n is what, 1, a minus is what, cancel, what will come, b. And how to find out dx? So if you do differentiation of this one, okay, so here this is what, x na. So what is dx? So a is what, constant, this is getting cancelled, r we will remove, so b minus a divided by n will come dx. So instead of b minus a divided by n, we will put what, dx. Okay, so here what will come, this one, it will convert in terms of what, integration. Lower limit is what, a, upper limit is what, b, this is what, f of x, and this one, b minus a divided by n, will come what, dx. This will come. There is one more way for converting this one in terms of integration. That method I will discuss now. Okay, that is method 2. This method is also there in books also. So in method 2, what you will do, same thing you will do. First, this thing we will convert in terms of n only. So h equal to, we have to put what, b minus a divided by n. So h equal to, we have to put b minus a divided by n. So this will come limit n tending to infinite, b minus divided by n, sigma r equal to 1 by n, f of a plus r into b minus a divided by n. This will come. Now if you want to convert this one in terms of integration, then very simple way is that, here r by n we will convert as what, x, and 1 by n we will put what, dx. Then how to find out limit? Okay, so for limit, apply limit n tending to infinite r by n. Okay, so for finding lower limit, so here instead of r we have to put lower limit of r. So here in sigma lower limit of r is what? 1. So r equal to 1 we have to put. So limit n tending to infinite 1 divided by n. So this will come 0. Upper limit is what? R equal to n. So here what we call limit n tending to infinite n by n. So this will come what? 1. So this one will come in terms of integration. So what will come here? B minus a 1 by n we will write as dx. So integration dx. Okay, lower limit is what? 0 and upper limit is what? 1. So this is what? 0 to 1 f of, here what will come? A plus r by n is what? X, b minus a. So what will come? A plus b minus a and r by n is what? X. This will come. So here limit is coming 0 to 1, but this one will convert in terms of what? Integration a to b fx dx. Okay, but we got this one. So how to convert from here to here? So we will use properties. So very simple is that instead of a plus b minus a x we are putting what? T. So from here b minus a dx equal to what will come? Dt. Okay, so here if I put lower values of x, so if I put here 0, so t equal to what will come? A. And if I put 1 here, so a getting cancelled, t equal to what will come? B. F of this will be what? T. And b minus a dx. So this will come what? Dt. So this will come what? Dt. Now what you will do? Instead of t we can put what? X. So this will convert in terms of what? A to b fx dx. So directly we can convert this one from here to here by using first form, or this is the other way to convert this one. Okay, generally we will use this one only, r by n equal to x and 1 by n equal to dx, and we can convert limit also like that. And after that if you use property you can convert anyway. Next we are discussing problem. Problem is find the value of limit n tending to infinite 1 by n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus 1 by n plus 2 and so on plus 1 by 4n. So how to solve this one? So here we have to use integration. So what will come here? Limit n tending to infinite. First thing, this one we are writing in terms of sigma form. So sigma form what will come here? Sigma. See this is what? 1 upon n plus 1 upon n plus 1. This is what? 1 upon n plus 2 and so on 1 upon 4n. So 1 upon 4n can I write as what? 1 upon n plus 3n. That we can write. So you can see this one is at n plus 0 we can write. Then n plus 1, then n plus 2 and so on n plus 3n. So this one we can write what? 1 divided by n plus r. And r value what will come? Initial value should be 0 and final value what will come? Because here you can see n plus 3n is coming. So here r value should be what? 3n. This will come. So this will come what? Limit n tending to infinite sigma r equal to 0 to 3n. So here if I take n outside, so what will come? 1 divided by n is outside, 1 plus r by n. So these things we can convert easily in terms of integration, because here we have r by n, so that we can put x, and here we have 1 by n, that we can take dx. So here what will come? Integration 1 divided by 1 plus x and 1 by n we can put dx. We want lower limit and upper limit. So how to find a lower limit and upper limit? So lower limit. Okay, so r value is what? 0. So what will come is limit n tending to infinite 0 by n. So what will come? 0. Upper limit, limit n tending to infinite 3n divided by n. So what will come here? 3. So this will come integration 0 to 3. So here integration of 1 divided by 1 plus x dx is what? ln modulus of 1 plus x. Limit is what? 0 to 3. So this will come what? If I put here 3, so what will come? ln modulus of 4 minus, if I put 0 here, so ln1 is what? 0. So this will come ln0. So this is what? ln4. So this one we get 2 ln2. That's your answer.